Hey folks, right, I've got a bit of an update. I'm just going to watch the 9F go through the tunnel, and hopefully that will lead up to me doing a bit of an intro into what I've been up to. So the tunnel scene here, or the top of the tunnel on the hillside, has actually had an update. So the last time I did a video, we had this all being built out with the fibre mould stuff, as I think you would have seen. And I've just added some bushes here with the roving wall with a bit of the fine turf green mixed in. I've got a Woodland Scenics tree that I've recovered and reused, and one of the Woodland Scenics apple trees that I took all the apples off and put some green fine powder on, and it seems to have done the trick. So that's the view now we have of the sort of entrance to the tunnel. There he is coming back, 9F. So it looks a bit like this, which is pretty good. I quite like that. It's got the effect I wanted. And then up here with the cows, there's going to be a little change. I think over time there'll be like a little water trough around these guys. They've got to have a reason to be there. They're not really fans of trains, are they? So there's got to be a reason to be up there. And then basically I've just been working a little bit of magic with the static grass, trying to mix it in and blend in this new part to the, remember this part up here was all the hanging basket liner, and it was sprayed with a spray can green. So I've just been using the 4mm, actually what was it? So it was a 2mm spring and 2mm summer underneath, with a bit of 2mm autumn mixed in certain places, and then 4mm dead and I think 6mm patchy, or meadow, whatever it is. And actually I think that's quite nice, looks the part. And here's the new fence coming across on this part of the hillside as it comes down over the cutting. There's obviously I'm going to do the same sort of thing with the bushes and trees and things this side eventually, but you'll notice all of this static grass is now done all the way across here, because I like the static grass. Once I get going with static grass I really enjoy it. So I'm going to miss, I think I've only really got one more bit to do, which is over there in that hillside. So I will miss using it. It's quite fun. But yeah, usually I tend to do the ballast and then do the rest of it, with masking tape, covering up the ballast that you put down. But to be honest, I just wanted to do static grass. I kind of had the itch to do static grass, and partly due to not having this point rodding in place, I've not done the ballast either. So, well, I say partly, that's the whole reason why I haven't done it. And of course the cost of the stuff, because I've got to get it from all the way over here, because the signal box is going to be over here. I've also got points down here, and then they've got to have a run down here, which I think is probably going to have to be a double run if it's going to operate both of these two, both with facing point locks, I'm assuming. So yeah, it's going to be pretty expensive. I'm thinking about maybe 40 quid to get that wheels point rodding stuff in. It's not cheap, is it? It's only plastic parts, and there's no other real alternative other than just not using it. But I think it does make a difference. As we saw on the other station, it did make a difference. So yeah, kind of committed to that now. Yeah, so that's kind of like the scene. Let's just give a view from here. So this is the exit. As I say, this will have more trees and bushes over this side, so you'll probably not be able to see much about this exit in the future anyway. I'm imagining the sort of bush line to come up to about here, so you sort of see it emerging as you would kind of in reality. There we go, sorry, I'm getting away. That's the 9F, by the way, that I managed to fix from, it had the tender was Mazat rot ruined, so yeah, really happy with that. And if I go, which way am I going? I'm going to go back this way. So if I go back this way, round, the only other bits of, I've got to do static grass here. Yay, more static grass. So yeah, happy with that. I've got to finish this side of the scene, obviously behind the station as well, which I can't get static grass to, so I'm going to have to try to work out how I'm going to do that. And then of course over here was going to be the road. I'm going to be doing a road that comes down over here, and I've still got loads of trees and things. But you can see some trees I've been making sort of in between evenings, because I'm kind of doing like one tree every other evening, I guess. It's kind of the speed I'm working at. That's one thing to cover off actually, is I have slowed down. You know, I feel like I've slowed down. I feel like I've just not had the energy to get out here. Oftentimes sort of getting the kids to bed and kind of think, oh, can I be bothered to go and do it? Yeah, I'm hoping, you know, setting myself goals and doing it like that is going to sort of reignite it again. You know, I think that's kind of what happened with the static grass. Once I got into it and I knew what I was doing, then it was all go. And it'll be the same for doing the point rodding, I'm sure. So once I get the point rodding down, then I get the ballast down, it all starts to take effect. And then I've got a lot of work to do to kind of make this area here really stand out and pop, which is the good shed area and the sidings. So yeah, bit of painting too. I think I've got to paint that. I'm going to try and make it green like the one on the box that it comes in. Just sort of odds and ends really, in terms of the end finishing touches. That is going to take, you know, a fair amount of time, I would have thought. But concentrate. Next step, when I next do a video, likely be working on the point rodding again down here. Yeah, I think that's probably what it's going to be. It's going to have to be, and then I can crack on with the ballast. So that's a good update. Yeah, I won't be putting any trees on here for now. I won't be doing much more over this area until I've actually got the ballast down. So next time you see me, it will probably be over here on the station, doing the point rodding again, or over in that corner over there, building a road or a track coming down from the side from the corner and then running down towards the station. Right, so yes, I will leave you there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Cheers.